Today I'm going to demonstrate one easy way that you can install your pet door. What's going on? Welcome to today's video. My name's Colton and today I'm going to demonstrate one way that you can install a pet door. Now this pet door is actually going in an exterior door. So from my house to the garage, you may find that your door is metal and once you cut into it, or if you already have cut into it, that's filled with styrofoam. Now when you install a pet door, you got to make sure that you know the type of material that you're going to be cutting into or drilling into. For example, if you have a metal door, you want to make sure you're well equipped with a bit that can cut into metal and a blade that can cut into metal. Or if you're installing it just with a wood door, you want to make sure that you have a good all-purpose or wood cutting blade or bit to make sure you get those clean cuts. So the tools I use for this project are down below in the description, and the time that it took me to complete this project from start to finish was probably about an hour. So let's get started. Here's where I'm going to install the pet door. In this case, it's for a cat. Grab your animal. You want to get a rough estimate of their height, and generally you want the bottom of the pet door to be where their belly is, or the top of the pet door just to have a little bit more clearance above their back. Find the middle point of your door, measure the width, divide by 2. And because I'm a visual person, I took the cat door, put it up to where I wanted it, and outlined where that cat door was going to go. Now because this door actually has a sleeve that's going to insert inside your door, I put this piece up against the door, and then outlined where I'm going to actually cut out to clearly distinguish this is where the hole is going to be cut, and this is where the door is going to go. Now you're ready to start cutting. I would highly recommend drilling some relief points so it doesn't put too much stress on the blade when you're trying to cut out this section of your door. So I drilled my relief points in the corners and then my curves. And I'm going to pause here for a sec. Let's talk about the type of door that you're drilling into. If this is just a general interior door in your home that you're installing a pet door for, it's likely going to be just a bunch of compressed wood, and you should be good with a wood bit or a general all-purpose bit. If you're drilling into an exterior door, especially if it's an older exterior door, meaning going into your garage or your front door or something, you're likely going to be drilling into metal. So you need a bit that will be able to handle that. A lot of the newer exterior doors are actually very similar to interior doors, where they're made out of compressed wood. They're cheaper to make and just as, or if not better, as far as efficiency goes and saving energy. Now back to cutting. Check the other side of the door to make sure when you drilled your relief points that it went all the way through the door. And on the back side of the door, I decided to take the cat door and draw into the template to make sure I have accurate cuts. Next, I just took my oscillating multi-tool, got a fresh brand new blade, and started cutting on the line with a little bit of a shallow cut at first, just so I have that guideline. And then afterwards, I really drilled into it to make sure that I drilled through the door all the way. And then it turns into essentially a cutout. And you don't have to use the oscillating multi-tool. You can use anything that'll cut through the door. If whatever you're using isn't cutting through the door all the way, go to the back side of the door and just make the same cuts. Now at this point, you should have the section that's going to pop out of the door pretty much loose and free. And if not, you can try tapping it out with your hand or hammer. Just be careful that you don't want to force it, because if you force it, that means the cuts aren't aligned all the way, and you might just have to cut a little bit more to make sure that that insert piece comes out easily. I would recommend cleaning up the hole a little bit, and then take your pet door and take the piece that's actually going to go inside the door and install that one first. All pet doors are a little bit different, so you need to make sure that you understand how your pet door is going to be assembled. But if you put this sleeve part inside your door first, generally the other piece of your door will actually just snug up against the front part of your door, and you should be good. Take the screws that were provided with the pet door, screw those in, and you may want to drill a pilot hole before the screws. Don't over tighten the screws, especially if it is a wood door. You don't want to strip the holes. Peel off any plastic and make sure the cat door works and swings both ways freely. Grab your pet and make sure that they're able to use this door comfortably. Use any screw plugs that were provided, and now you're good to go. Thank you so much for checking out today's video. If you liked what you just watched, consider subscribing and also hit that like button down below. And also, if you want to see other how-to videos that I've completed in the past, go ahead and click this link right up here. If you want links to the products that are used in this video, you can also find those down below in the description. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.